Hey guys, welcome back to some more Lord of Heroes. In today's video, I wanted to go through the light Johan. He's one of those starter guys. I've made mine 4-star and he's the next one that I'm working on building. Before Fram, which may come as a surprise to some people, my Fram's still 3-star. But this guy, once you get into hard mode, even though he wasn't too important in the normal mode, in the hard mode, I feel like he's really going to have his time to shine. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about his skills and go through the way I'm going to gear him, or how I'm trying to gear him with the gear that I do have. And then we'll jump into a stage and show you why I think he's going to be incredibly valuable during the hard progression, where he wasn't so much needed in the normal. So let's take a look at this guy's skills first of all. And if you're wondering who I'm replacing on my team for him, I am going to be replacing the Zyra. Now, the reason I'm doing this is Zyra is there basically for the utility of the AoE attack break. Her stun is nice, but the AoE attack break is the main reason you bring her on the team. And in easy mode, it was just easy because she was a 4-star, so she had the better base stats before we had all the resources that we needed to go ahead and rank up our Johan. So basically, Johan fills that same role with his second ability, attacks all enemies, 50% chance to reduce attack for 1 turn. I think Zyra's was 60, but you know, you get that. Then this guy's ultimate, attacks a select enemy, increases the user's attack power and defense for 2 turns. It's only a 3 cost. This I'm not going to be using too much, I don't think. I don't see myself getting into this too much, but it's his basic attack that is the nice one. Attacks the select enemy, 45% chance to provoke them for 1 turn. And I'm not too stressed about skill ups on this guy at all, but it's this provoke that is huge, because you can provoke most of the mini bosses. And why I say he's going to be useful in hard mode compared to he wasn't too useful in normal mode is that the mini bosses actually are really hard and they hit like a truck. So if you can avoid them using an ultimate by provoking them, it's going to get you through a lot of those tough stages that you might not otherwise clear. So I'm really keen on testing this guy out. I'm not saying you have to build him, but to take him to 4-star isn't too much investment. I'm going to keep testing, but I definitely think this guy is going to be very important in the hard modes. Then we've got his passive, increases damage against dark element and increases speed. So speed is always nice on anyone. The other thing that I'm going to try and do in his gear, so that's pretty much it. Pretty much his ult, I may use that from time to time for the defense buff, because if he's taunting a lot, especially against bosses, he's going to take some damage, so you might want to get the mitigation up. But normally we're just going to keep shielding anyway with Charlotte. But the attack breaks are really nice on a 4-turn cooldown, and then this, obviously the provoke, is going to be huge for us. So let's take a look at his gear sets, and as you can see, the other cool thing is that he does have the revenge. So if he does get attacked, he's got a chance to then go ahead and revenge and get it back. And that comes from the warrior set. So as you get more of those warrior pieces, you're going to get a higher chance if you keep stacking those sets. But what I want to try and get him on, I just don't have enough pieces of it yet, is the shock. I wouldn't mind putting him on shock. Revenge. So I call it revenge, counterattack. I'm using Summoners War terms now, but basically if I could have him on shock and the counterattack, or just 3 sets of counterattack, I'd go either way, because the shock would be nice because one, he has an AoE, so having a chance to stun enemies on that AoE is going to be really helpful to mitigate the damage. But also if they do attack him, he's going to have that chance to revenge and stun them with the single target attack. He's got a chance to provoke, and he's got a chance to stun when he does that counter attack. So I really like the combo of those two. So that's what I'm looking at. As for stats, I'm just looking, I'm out of gold, and that's why I haven't upgraded any of these, but I'm just looking for defense and HP basically. So just the best I had nothing in boots, so we just got some attack on him there, some speed obviously because it's always good, and then some more health there. So defense and HP is where I'm going to put him. Not worry about his damage too much, because basically I just really want him to survive. At the moment I'm experimenting with more defense on him, because the idea that he might use his defense buff from his ultimate to mitigate damage, you're going to get more mileage from it if you've got a higher defense. So that's what I was thinking there, but just tanky stats and a bit of speed is all I'm looking for on this guy. So now let's jump over into the world and see if we can beat where we are at. So as you can see, I'm on one of those mini boss stages. Let's jump into it. Region info, as you can see, that's the boss there. Like I said, this is the team I'm going with. Replacing the Zyra because he fills pretty much the exact same role as the Zyra. And Astrid is the one that's eventually going to get moved out for Vanessa, but at the moment she's there. And then eventually as well, we'll probably drop Fram at some stage, and that'll be basically the core team that we use for hard progression. But let's jump into this stage and we'll see if I can demonstrate him being the useful guy that I think he's going to be, because I literally did just build him on this theory, and I want to test it against this boss. Okay, here we are, final round. Let's have a crack. Not guaranteeing we're going to get it. We are fairly underpowered for this stage. We're going to roll in. I feel like we're just going to roll straight into a Fram ult just to get the attack break on everyone. Hopefully land a 2-turn attack break on the boss. This is where Fram really comes into it. That 2-turn attack break's huge when you don't want to skill up to get the others up to 2-turn. And we went ahead and missed it, wouldn't you know? Absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's just use that there. And then hopefully we don't get dropped. Okay, he's gonna buff. Boss got buffed. Okay, let's see if we can taunt the boss here. Be really nice, because then the boss has to use the basic skill instead of this one, reducing the attack power. I'm only going to use this one to provoke, which I don't care if I really get provoked. So let's go ahead and provoke you, which is nice. And now from that, all the boss is going to do is go ahead and provoke Johan at worst. And basically we just want to use his basic attack anyway. Tossing up here, I think we will just heal. I think we'll just play it safe and heal up here. And in this one, I'm going to go ahead and kill those little things on the side. I think I'm going to kill all the minions first, because the boss has got a fair bit of HP. And these guys heal, so it's really annoying, as you can see. So I got the provoke, and this is why we really want the tanky stats, because he was full health with a shield, and he got dropped pretty hard. So let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully land some stuns. We've got 2 stuns, which isn't too bad. 3 stuns, which is really good. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Didn't actually land it, so there's some decent stuff coming out there. We're going to go ahead and strip the boss. What's the ultimate of the boss is what I'm looking at. Attack all enemies, generates a shield. So we really don't want this attack to ever come out. So this is where hopefully we get this 50% chance on the Johan. And we got it. Okay, so this is fantastic. Working pretty well. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to heal up Johan. Just get him to topped. I'm going to save my burst gauge. He should be able to survive that provoked attack. Like I said, takes a truckload of damage. Let's go ahead and poke you a little bit. I don't know if we're going to have the survivability on my Johan at the moment to actually go ahead and get done what we need to get done, but we'll find out. So let's kill that thing. Please die. Thank you very much. Pop the shields up. But you can get the gist of it. Now we're just playing for fun, but you've got the gist of it. Johan for the provoke, for the attack break. Really, really nice. In this boss stage though, all he's going to be doing is provoking, and we're going to try and save Fram for doing the attack breaks on the boss. Is pretty much how it's going to play out. So these guys are going to go ahead and start attacking, which kind of sucks. But as long as we can keep avoiding that bosses, see, there we go. He was provoked on the boss. Doesn't matter, because we wanted to use that skill from him anyway. Let's go ahead and use this over on... I just want to get the damage into this guy. Good, we got the Helga team up, which is really nice. There's some more damage into him. Let's get rid of these heals out of the way. I think from this, once that thing's down, once this thing finally drops, which is tanky as hell, I'm not even going to worry about the other things. I'm just going to go straight for the boss after that. So we're basically just wasting all our burst gauge on the heals, because we just need to keep Johan alive. Like I said, if I invest in his gear a bit more, if I had more gold, all that stuff, he would be doing this role much better. He is provoked at the moment, but it's okay, because he's just going to use his basic attack on the boss once again. I'm going to tap the boss here, because I don't think I was going to kill the boss with that, and I wanted to land the defense break, but you know, we didn't land it. Okay, and we missed the provoke on that one, which really sucks for us. Which really sucks, because the boss is moving next. My only hope here is to get a team up, and we haven't landed attack breaks much. Actually, we haven't really had a chance, but my one hope here is to go a team up with Charlotte for the attack break, or team up with Johan for the provoke, and we missed them both. So this is going to be the end of us, like I said, and this is why you want to have the boss taunted, because this hits like a truck. Look at those crits. Boom, everyone dead. So that's where I am stuck at the moment in the game. But like I said, Johan, I just feel like he's going to be helpful for that. I've really got to gear him up a bit more. Once I get everyone geared up a bit more, then it's going to help me out because I'll be tankier and I'll be able to actually use some basic attacks from Charlotte and land those attack breaks, which will really help in those situations. Once again, I am still waiting to get my fire Vanessa. I need more renown, so we need to progress. So obviously I need to level things up. It's just a slow grind at this stage again. As you can see, I'm at 314,000 renown. Got a fair way to go, so I'm just going to slow grind. I reckon I will be able to beat that stage with the right RNG. So that's where we're at. But basically, the moral of the story is Johan, I think he's going to be worth it for hard mode. Let me know what you guys think. I just think that provoke is going to be so handy in a lot of clutch situations. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.